Yo, what's good, boys? We're gonna be back testing um, today's price section. Today we only had Empire State Manufacturing Index. Mondays are always relatively poor, anyways. But we're actually gonna put this on trading view. So let me pause it. Okay, that's better. Also, I've readjusted this overlay. I've changed it so that the monitor can be adjusted, whatever. Um, I've essentially just got rid of the guidelines, really. I could probably even put that there. I don't know, I think it looks clean there. Camera there. You can put that wherever. Yeah, I've just essentially got rid of the guidelines. But yeah, let me know if you think it looks clean. Might get a border around the camera, but for now, I think this looks alright. The camera's less stretched as well. With the other template, I had to stretch it out more. But regardless, anyways, starting on the daily, like we always have said, we've broken this high. We're retracing into here. This is equilibrium. And our ultimate draw and liquidity is taking out this high. Same with this. Ultimate draw. That we low-key have an SMT on. As you can see, this high is lower. Well, this is the same candle, right? So we've got a bearish SMT for NAS, bullish for the S&P. Now, we already knew this. Every single video we say this. NAS has always been more bearish as we've come into the 75 range. NAS and SPX has just come into the fair value gap of this 50% range. So yeah, that's just something if you didn't see it. So yeah, we already know. Well, we can keep that on there, I suppose. We already know ES is more bullish. So our daily bias is bullish. So ideally we'd want to trade on ES. We'll just work down the time frames now. Mark out our key times. Okay, we'll mark out there. I've actually got the 1 hour for this. There's midnight, obviously. There's 10 a.m. So on the 4-hour time frame. Bear in mind I have not looked at price. So yeah. This will be good. Okay. We'll just mark that one there as well. Okay, so let's actually there we go, midnight open. Just because when we analyze on the 4-hour, it doesn't actually show our lines. As you can see, NAS was a clear open, high, low, close day, and well, I've just analysed the wrong thing. Okay, so as we can see in the 4-hour time frame, this is our, we can't really, this is our midnight opening price, alright? We'll have to put it there because this just shows Sunday, but as you can see, we've got a classic open high, low, close day for a bearish day for NAS. For ES, we can see obviously we made open, low, high, high, low, close. So it was an open, high, low, close, but the high, low, close was made due to news. As you can see, this news wick, if we look at the same candle here, Loki got a minor SMT. Suppose you could call that. This candle took that high, this candle didn't. But yeah, both days were open, high, low, close. However, NAS being the cleaner pair, being more bearish regardless. ES having a bit of resistance, as you can see, at 1 AM 4-hour candle. This was a bit of a range, but it closed bearish. This was a bit of a range, but it closed bullish. So that's showing our daily bias in play, our daily SMT in play. We'll go to the 1-hour time frame now. Go to this 1 AM. There we go. So as you see, same thing. We have open, move down, move up, taking out previous wick high from midnight open, and then we have a clean distribution down. So you could have marked this as your accumulation, this as your manipulation, and then that as your distribution for the more bearish pair, as we already know that. ES had that same accumulation. However, we'll mark the exact same. The difference is this is a body close. As you see, the bodies are closing. NAS was a wick, showing wick above equals lower prices, close above equals higher prices, hence why we got that higher high. Can mark out this SMT we spoke about. There we go. Let's mark up our key levels. Now, we already know we're quite extended up. We are coming into that high. So we're getting very close to that high. We've already got this daily SMT, so we know this high is protected for now. So you could have had, well, these 3 consecutive as your order blocks. You could have these 2 consecutive as your order blocks. It doesn't tap into there. So, knowing that this high is protected for now due to our daily SMT, we could have had this whole area of supply. We could have then scaled down into the time frames of like the 4 hour, just like we did with the crypto trade that we back tested. So we've got a daily key level inside of a lower higher time frame right there. So we can delete this now as we already know that we're inside of it. So we can jump on to the lower time frames, the 10 AM opening price, we'll see. So as you can see, midnight, we pushed down below Sunday's opening. We then pushed up into our key level at the SMT'd high. We pushed into this at 4 AM. We could have marked, if you was trading London, 4 AM opening price. Because remember, our price is fractal. Once you know the anatomies of candles, you can, well, that's all you really need, the anatomy of how candles work. So you can see 4 AM opening price. You could have seen that from midnight until then, it was just accumulating, was range bound. 4 AM opens, we come inside of our key level right here. We inverse this gap, so you could have had entries on the tap back in, which would have been straight there, stop there, and then you could have looked for a target. You could have waited for this 5-minute gap to be touched and filled. Could have waited for this gap order block to get touched, filled. This is on a 5-minute time frame. We move down to the 1-minute time frame. So we shall mark that key level out on ES. So as you can see, the same key level right here. So the difference between price action that I'm seeing is when we wicked 50% on Thursday, we wasn't even close. On Friday we had a similar trade, however Friday tapped into that 4-hour key level where ES did not, and then today ES did not tap into that. Reason being, we had SMT at that key level area. We'll just mark it, well, we'll mark this high and this high. So we could mark it like that and mark that like that, SMT right there, hence why we did not come and touch it today, hence why we've sort of been range bound, hence why this was the cleaner day, as we already set ourselves up on that Friday tapping into that key level, meaning that Monday could just sell off after retapping it. So ES did not come into that that order block where NAS did. So we got another higher time frame. So we've got two higher time frame SMTs with the lower time frame confirming more bearishness, with the daily confirming more bearishness. So yeah, that is why we did not come and touch it today, because NAS already touched it. So we'll go on to the 1 minute time frame now. Inside that big old range. Let's get rid of this now. We don't need this. Let's just go on the 1 minute. We'll see for London as soon as we touch that key level. So what time did we touch? We'll mark 4 AM open and press, see what it did for ES. And yes, this is all hindsight. However, the difference being is the hindsight is from someone that knows what they're doing and has traded markets like this for the last couple of months with the same model. So this is me doing my back testing along with showing you guys how I back test price after it's happened. It's not the same as FX replay. This is just for my own benefit. So anyways, so we know we did not tap into that key level, so now we can just start looking for SMTs between the two. So we've got 4 AM opening price. Let's see if there was a SMT before 5. I'll put it like that and like that. I'll give you a couple seconds to see if there's a SMT. We can get rid of this gap now. Give a couple seconds to see for yourself, and then yeah. Okay, bet. So other than that high time frame SMT, we can see that it was decently correlated between 4 to 5. This high got took. This high got took. The only minor thing I suppose you could mark if you was seeing it from a different way is, well, actually that's correct. So obviously we can see this high got took, and then same with this swing low. So we're both perfectly correlated right now. Cool. So no SMT for this trade other than, well, no SMT for a low time frame entry. There is SMT at the key level because we never touched. I'll show you guys again. I'll mark that price level on there for you guys. As you can see, this is all the way up here, and NAS is inside of that, ES is not. Now it does look like we have a SMT now. We have a SMT at these highs. So ES takes the high, NAS does not. Now this would be out of kill zone. So if you already wasn't in, if you wasn't confident enough in this trade without SMT, I'll show the entry points. So 4am obviously opens, we push up into the key level, we don't really get anything monitoring these levels. We push back up, push down, nothing so far. We push back up, turtle soup. Still in sync. Push back up, put a little swing low in. Haven't got a gap, haven't got a gap. We'd have to look on the 5-minute time frame for inverse. So we've got no gaps. So as you can see, push up on the same time frame. Five min. So as you can see, push up, take the same high. We only get SMT here, out of kill zone. This is all correlated. There's a minor bullish SMT, taking that low, taking that. So we could have had a mini bullish move. You wouldn't want to take that bullish move, but I mean, I'm just backtesting everything I see. So yeah, I'm just backtesting every single thing that I see. So we get this move right here, which happens right there. Where would our mini bullish move be? Where could we have had entries? Now it's very choppy. I'll tell you that now. It's very choppy. We get this change in state right there. Very choppy. Could have longed from here. Stop. Protected low. Or the body. We'll do 10. The body there. Mini buy side. 2.2 trades. If you was bullish, that's the only trade you could have took. What else can we see? Let's just get rid of the London session now. We'll go to 10. AM opening. Just looks so choppy, bro. See why I don't trade Mondays. I got a bad sleep last night anyways. I didn't really sleep. Woke up really early, but had no sleep. Let's see. So yeah, that's the main reason I didn't trade. Bear in mind it's Mondays anyway, so who trades Mondays? But we'll mark up stuff. That's known. I suppose we have this inverse right there. We could class that That's the unmitigated. Let's see. So yes, isn't inversed at all. This is not a lot of levels that I could see other than this daily and 4 hour. I'm trying to find, anything for 10 a.m. really. We've got this right here. We've got this gap that we don't tap into, but we do have this order block right there. The order, that's a breaker block. This is our order block. Well, we can scale that. Yeah, can you tell I didn't get much sleep? I'm very tired. Yeah, I've got this breaker right here. Let's just jump on. Go in the 1 minute. See if there's anything. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad I didn't trade. Not really much. Also very tired, so as you can see, NAS comes into this breaker at 10. We push up into it. We do get an SMT here. We've got this high, not taken, but this high taken. But then that's correlated. We get SMT and non-SMT. It just looks quite dead to me, I can't lie. Because you would have wanted to take that. I can't lie, it's just a lot of chop, really and truly. Like, it made its move during London. We analysed all of London. 9:30 opening bell goes. I'm either tired or this price action is this dry, I can't lie. Right, for New York anyways. This is opening bell for New York, I suppose. But it's not really done anything today. It's just chopped. 9:30, push down, push up. I suppose. Where's that? Break Yeah, but big things coming. On a better sleep. On way better sleep. So yeah, and this wouldn't even be a break on NAS because we wicked that shit. We did not care. AKA, like we've already analysed, ES is more bullish, NAS is more bearish. This is literally rinse and repeat shit that we're saying. I suppose, I don't know, it just doesn't really look clean. I would have either been stopped out today or that this wasn't really a good entry. Like, we had SMT here. Like, we can obviously see that 10 a.m. opening price, Judas is up into that breaker. But, like, there's not a clean entry. Like, we get SMT here, cool. We haven't got a gap to inverse. We don't change the stated delivery. Like, that's why this gets souped. I suppose you could have soup play, but like you wouldn't have wanted that soup play because this high was supposed to be protected. You wouldn't have really wanted a soup play there. Can delete that. It's just weird, isn't it? There wasn't actually yeah, that's not a gap. We don't change a state because that was not displacement through. We fill in half of this wick. Oh, just about. Doesn't. I don't know. It's not the cleanest PA. I like 10 a.m. to be open. Key level liquidity. Inverse SMT in. This is not clean PA because it's telling us two things. It's going SMT here, but then we don't change the state. There's no gap to inverse. We then also get correlated price here. It just, I don't know, it doesn't really add up. I suppose you could have this suit play because this was a failed change in the state. So after that suit play, I suppose you got this inverse. You could have gone long from. You got this break that you could have gone short from. Got this extreme. But I suppose that's where you could have got in at 10 a.m. The cleanest one would be here. Stop at the high or the key level. We couldn't even put it at this high because that's correlated. Have to be at the key level. Let's map out our projection. Where's our manipulation? Out there. So, as you can see, it hits 2, 2.5, 3, 4, 4.5, and rejects cleanly off that level. So I'm not even going to cut to you. That was the move for New York. London had the move. We analysed the move for London. So we analysed daily bias, SMT bias, why NAS is more bearish, ES is more bullish. We analysed London's main move. We analysed 10 a.m. move. We analysed that it was just a dead day to trade. There was a move, but I wouldn't have caught it in real time. I mean, I suppose I would have caught that in real time, seeing that we didn't change the state. I like a discipline through the change of the state. That was just more of a wick. It doesn't really look like, and because we've got this massive wick where the change of the state lies, it's just not that clean for me. So we soup that, inverse that. There's our entry. I'm in it. What is it? Does it line up with anything relevant? Not really. Let's see if 50% of that gap. Okay, so it lines up with 50% of that gap, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, we've analysed everything, quite literally everything. That was our play. But yeah, that was the only move of the day. Decent move. If you didn't trade London. But I mean, yeah, we've analysed literally everything on no sleep. I literally woke up. I went to bed at 3 because I was doing stuff, and then I woke up at 7. Literally went and collected my Gymshark shorts. Worked out in the garden. Did some bicycles. Did a bit of football outside. Had lunch. Had a little nap, and now it's 7 o'clock. So yeah, hopefully better price action tomorrow. Tomorrow we've got proper news. an hour before New York Stock Exchange. So that should give some volatility in the market. But yeah, hopefully I didn't lose your interest. This is, well, I say this, it's more for me, but it is to try and help you guys. So hopefully that you understood everything that I was trying to do. Because today was very average if you trade NAS and ES, unless you caught this play, because there was just too much shit going on. Like, we got bearish SMT, but then we also started correlating again. It didn't really make sense. But yeah, let me know if you traded today. And yeah, we're gonna buy that my funded futures account soon. They've got 40% sale right now. You can get 50k for £36, which is a steal. Forex, you pay 250 for 50k account, and if you lose that, then it's a long day. But if you lose futures, you can buy like 4, 5, 6 for the price of one Forex, and futures just moves clean anyways. But yeah, that was the trade today. Both trades, everything's been analysed. Daily bias, daily SMTs, why NAS is more bearish, why ES is more bullish. 9:30 opening price, London trade, 10 a.m. opening price trade. Yeah, pretty well. When you look at it like this, you can see that 10 a.m. we come up, fell to change the state. We turtle soup, inverse, bang, entry. But in real time, you'd have probably just taken that as your changing state and probably would have been stopped unless your stop was here. If your stop was here, you'd be fine. But because of that SMT right here, you probably would have put your stop here. But yeah, I mean, futures is very precise. So even if you put your stop at day high, you'd have been fine. So looking at it, it looks like a weird day, but with the right stop placement, it was clean. But yeah, I've analysed everything. 30-minute vid. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit, and peace.